There was a time when people survived without smartphones, social media, electric lights, and indoor plumbing. Life seemed simpler back then, but those of us who lived through it recognize a different kind of complexity. I grew up on a farm in a remote area where survival depended more on your wits than your bits. Even the technology of the day had not yet reached the farm. The primary activities focused on staying alive. We grew crops to feed the animals, ourselves, and sell the grain for money. The cows, sheep, chickens, and horses were all expected to do their part by providing milk, wool, eggs, transportation, and sometimes their very lives. The weather was always the external variable, with shorter summers and longer winters. Winters were always challenging, filled with heavy snow and strong winds. It was expected to have a month or more snowed in, with the only method of getting to the outside world was on horseback. We had 8 milking cows and, based on the day's technology, had a biomechanical milking machine. I was the bio part, and the stool and pail were the mechanical parts. The milk had a value beyond feeding people and animals. A hand-cranked cream separator provided a twice-a-day supply of cream, which was used to make butter, in cooking, and, as I remember it, ice cream. Most of the cream was saved in cream cans and eventually sold in the closest small town. I vividly remember seeing my father on horseback with 2 cream cans strapped to the saddle as he headed out into the snow-covered north on his way to town and seeing his ice-covered mustache on the return. These times provide lessons that remind me of Albert Einstein's quote, "Education is what you have left when you have forgotten everything you learned in school." Education is a lifelong journey that extends far beyond the confines of a classroom. It encompasses the accumulation of knowledge, the development of critical thinking skills, and the cultivation of wisdom through real-life experiences. While formal schooling provides a foundation of information and fundamental concepts, true education is what remains when the specifics of academic lessons fade from memory. The essence of education lies in the ability to adapt, innovate, and apply knowledge in diverse situations. It's about learning from mistakes, embracing new perspectives, and continually seeking to broaden one's understanding of the world. Education encompasses the wisdom gained from overcoming challenges, insights derived from interacting with others, and self-discovery through personal growth. Ultimately, education is the amalgamation of all the academic and experiential lessons that shape an individual's intellect, character, and capacity for lifelong learning. It embodies intellectual curiosity, the pursuit of truth, and the empowerment to contribute meaningfully to society.